Do you know how the COVID vaccines were made so quickly? Hardly anyone does. I've written a book about it, and the story is really about this guy on the right. His name is Barney Graham, and he was a top scientist at the National Institutes of Health. 9 years ago, he made a dramatic breakthrough in vaccine science. Even scientists have only now come to appreciate it. Graham used that breakthrough immediately to start work on the coronavirus vaccine. Again, this was 9 years ago. MERS had just broken out in Saudi Arabia. It's a coronavirus that kills 35% of those infected. And it came less than a decade after another coronavirus, SARS, broke out in China. Graham knew that because there are thousands of strains of coronaviruses in bats, it was only a matter of time before we'd see another outbreak. He borrowed a technique from HIV vaccine research called structure-based approach. It's light years from the methods used by Jonas Salk to make a polio vaccine. Graham made his vaccine from a tiny component of the virus called the spike protein. It's so small, no one had ever seen it, not even with high-powered microscopes. A scientist in his lab had to take crystals of the protein to the Argonne National Laboratory near Chicago, where a gigantic device the size of a football stadium shot X-ray beams through them to create an image. Graham and Jason McClellan became the first scientists to ever see what a spike protein actually looks like. Here's why the vaccines are so effective. The spike protein rests on the surface of the virus and attaches to our cells to infect us. But the protein dramatically changes its shape in the process. The attack on our cells looks like something out of the sci-fi film Alien. Pieces of the protein shoot out and rip the cell open, letting the virus inside. As the protein changes shape, the antibodies we make against it also change. The best and most effective antibodies block the spike protein in its original lollipop shape. Graham had designed a MERS vaccine by 2017. When COVID showed up in Wuhan, all he had to do was tweak the genetic code. He did that actually on a Saturday morning in his home office. Graham's vaccine became the Moderna vaccine, but both Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson used Graham's breakthrough in their vaccines too. This is why the vaccines not only were made so quickly, it's also why they're so safe and effective.